Yo guys, what is going on? Blossom is back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Well, kinda. It's very Blossom slash Top Drives related. So basically what's gonna happen, as you can tell from the title already, is that it's actually a Q&A. So a couple weeks ago, actually a very long time ago, maybe 2 months ago, or maybe a month and a half ago, I posted on my Top Drives Instagram that I was gonna do and host a Q&A on my channel. So, ask me all the questions, anything. It doesn't even have to be Top Drives related. It could be my favorite dish, all that kind of stuff, music taste, all that. And I got a lot of responses, as you can see here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Looking at my camera, boom. A lot of responses here on my Instagram, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer as many questions as I can, especially some of the best ones that I see. And in the background, as you can see, there's going to be some Top Drives gameplay. So while I'm answering your questions, I'll be answering another question, because people always ask me, yo, how do you always make cash from clubs and all that? So in the background, it's just going to be me playing Top Drives, how I usually play Top Drives, grinding out clubs, going into new events, dailies, weekly challenges, and etc. etc. So with that said, let me answer as many questions as I can. So welcome to Top Drives Q&A with Blossom. And now, if you guys like this, I'll do more episodes or more series, maybe once every 2-3 months or something like that. But with that said, let's get into the questions. So the first one here is from Spotting Car World. He asks, next update, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know. What I can tell you is that German Renaissance came out in July of 2019. We're now June in 2020 while I'm recording this. So maybe next month if we follow the pattern. However, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't have any news on the new update. The second question once again is from Hans_ALTM or Altum. When come the new update? Greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from the United States, even though I'm not even recording from the United States right now. Greetings from Singapore. I don't know when the new update's gonna come, but yeah, we'll move on to the next question. Next one is from Andu Gadu VR6. He says, I need a dish that will fill me up and satisfy me. Hopefully this is not in a kinky context, but a dish that always fills me up, especially when I'm super hungry, I love to go for. And also my favorite dish is spaghetti aglio e olio peperoncino. Very nice. It's basically just garlic, a bit of chili flakes, oil and spaghetti. It's basically carbs, so that's definitely gonna fill you up. If not, a nice big juicy steak, I would recommend medium rare New York strip or medium rare filet mignon. But anyway, moving on. Next question is from Crossbreed93. He asks, what is your favorite Porsche? My favorite Porsche is the Porsche 959 and or the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 996. Those two are absolutely amazing. With_Subaru says, what do you think of the new Toyota Supra? Does it being a BMW put you off? Okay, well, first of all, the whole Toyota BMW joke, it's a bit old now, but I mean, at the same time, you saying and people saying that the new Supra is a BMW is kind of like me joking at the new Aston Martin V8 Vantage, saying that the V8 Vantage is basically an AMG GT, right? Very similar stuff, similar engine, similar infotainment systems, all that kind of stuff. Personally, though, if I had a choice between the Supra and the Z4, I would go for the Supra, because the Supra actually looks good. I don't like how the Z4 looks at all. Alright, Chinmay_car photography. Now, once again, if I'm saying any of your names wrong, I do apologize. Or any of your Instagram usernames, I do apologize. But from Chinmay Cartography, he asks, which carbon fiber offers are the best to go for in Top Drives? Which country manufacturer-wise? Okay, so best carbon fiber. I think you guys know this already. I love the Motorsport carbon fibers, right? They're some of the best packs to go for. In terms of country/manufacturer, my best answer that I can give you is kind of just go for the country that you love the most, or the manufacturer that you love the most, because with that said, I can't really give you an answer without being super biased. You know me. I would go for all the American packs. I would go for the muscle car packs. I would go for the Dodge, Aston Martin. If I had to really dig deep and think what's a really good carbon to get, personally, Porsche isn't too bad. It's kind of like BMW, but less of the ultra rare bullcrap. And it also has decent legendaries. It has some very weak legendaries as well, but Porsche has a variety of legendaries. That being said, it has off-roaders, performance tires. It has slicks as well with the 962 and the 918. So Porsche definitely up there. Lancia is pretty good. Lancia's Ultras are not good. Their Epics are not good either, but their Legendaries are very nice. So Lancia is one to think about. And then personally, from a bias standpoint, obviously Aston Martin and Dodge. Actually, to be completely honest though, the Dodge pack isn't that bad. You get some really good drag cars out of it, and if you get lucky with the Legendaries, you get yourself some really good track cars. So drag and twisty, you got the best of both worlds there. But definitely lacking on the slick and the off-road department. So next question is also from WithCars_Supra, who asks, how old were you when you got into cars? And what age for Dodge and Aston? That's a good question. That's a good question, Subaru. How old was I when I got into cars? Well, the first thing I ever pointed at was a red Mercedes 420 SEL. You can ask my mom that question. My neighbor had a 420 SEL. My favorite color is red. The first thing I pointed at was the 420 SEL. So you could say that I've been into cars since birth. Aston and Dodge. Okay, I really got into Dodge when I was 10. My first love for American automobiles would be the Mustang, actually. I really got in the pony car thing. I really loved the Mustangs. I really love a 1966 Ford Mustang was my first love. I remember, back in pre-K, show and tell, I brought in a 1966 Ford Mustang. But I got into Dodge when I was 10. I think it was because of Cars, Disney Pixar Cars. My favorite character was the King, and he was a Plymouth Superbird. So I really got into Plymouth, and then from Plymouth, Mopar, I got into Dodge, and then ever since then, it's never changed. The Charger has been my favorite car. Aston Martin, probably a little later, 13, 14. I know like the first year of high school for me really got into kind of just the elegancy of Aston Martin. So moving on, Westo Scar asks, any car/brand you hate? Basically anything that comes out from France. Let's see, any more questions here? Oh, here's an interesting one, also from Crossbreed93. He says, will there be a new Top Drives Players podcast? Okay, well, yeah, we kind of made 3 episodes and we kind of just yeeted. If there is a new Top Drives Players podcast, it's definitely going to be different from what you've been seeing. Definitely going to be changes, different structure, different hosts. But for now, we don't have any plans for a Top Drives Player podcast. Also, those videos were very, very long. They were stretching up to 40 minutes, and we really wanted a way just to kind of cut it down. So if it comes back, it will be better, it will be shorter, and it will definitely be different. Okay. Nardverbong, I think I said that correctly, asked, what do you think of the Aston Martin DB5? Well, it was my favorite Aston Martin until the DBS Superleggera came out, so pretty sure you know how much I love the DB5. Moving on, we have another question from Mihai Stefan, and he asked, how much money have you spent on Top Drives? Do you think it was a good investment? A lot of people are going to think I'm crazy, but I don't regret spending the amount of money I've spent on Top Drives. I have spent $600 on Dodge carbon fiber packs alone, over $600. And I think in total, over about 2.5 years, I've spent about $2,000, $2,000 US on Top Drives. But the part where people think I'm going to be crazy is I don't really regret that. Yeah, I think it's a decent investment. Definitely isn't a profitable investment for most people. It's not a profitable investment for me either, but at least I have this whole YouTube thing going for me, so I'm definitely not losing as much as maybe others that doesn't have a YouTube channel, because at least I get some money back from YouTube. But honestly, I think it's a decent investment. I'm actually happy with it, because at the end of the day, I look back at my Top Drives garage and I kind of smile. I'm proud of my Top Drives garage. I love it a lot. I love what it's come to. All the Dodge cars that I have. I like to say Dodge cars because I don't like to say Dodges. I've collected all my, I guess, tier 1 prize cars, like my favorite, like RQ100 in my eyes prize cars, so Dima 918, 177. So yeah, no, I think it's a decent investment. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not like Pablo Escobar and cocaine, where he gets like, he becomes like the richest man afterwards from his investments in the business. But like, I'm happy with it. I'm genuinely happy with it. Anyway, moving on, David Guerrero 97, he has Charger, I think the 69 model, the DBS, or the wide body to have in real life. So I guess he's asking, out of my 3 dream cars, what would be the one I would get. 1969 Charger. There's a reason that's my number one favorite car, because it's my number one favorite car, so I would pick it over a wide body. I would pick it over a DBS Superleggera. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Some pretty old questions here. One of these questions is asking about RQ23 epics. It kind of just shows how old it is, because, you know, this was before the whole RQ change. Kumari Delixis Lasexandros. Long name. He has, will you max out all your Astons? Yes, I will max out all my Astons. Just give me some time on that. Next up is a good friend of mine, Jay Haywood 23. He asks, who, in your opinion, is the most valuable player at Bayern Munich? The answer that I will give you now will be the same answer I would give you in the future, and the same answer I would have given you in the past. Thomas Muller. Always will be. Even when he retires, it's still going to be Thomas Muller. Or maybe Joshua Kimmich. You know, Kimmich is really good as well, but Thomas Muller is definitely my favorite. Okay. Yeah, one question here is from Kido Nguyen. He asks, one epic Aston should I buy 15 for the final? So I posted this back during the Demon finals, so it kind of shows how old this is. Okay, so let's move up. Oh, this is a pretty interesting one. Shifter 20, he asks, all free, would you rather have 15 all free Dodge carbon fibers or 10 Aston carbon fibers? Okay, so it's asking me if I would rather get 15 free Dodge CFs or 10 free Aston CFs. I would go 15 free Dodge CFs, not gonna lie. Yeah, anything to help me get that wide body. I love the DBS Superleggera, but like, I'd rather get the Dodge CFs for free and actually spend my actual money on the Aston CFs. Because at this point, spending my actual money on Dodge CFs is just a waste of my money. Okay, yeah, this one. Luke Vapey 1K asks, why are Dodge and Aston Martin your favorite brands? Mine is Lotus. Well, why is Lotus your favorite brand? That's probably why. Dodge and Aston, I love how they look, I love how they sound, I love how comfortable Aston is, and I just love Dodge for its reputation. I just love the brand. I love the brand's reputation, everything it stands for. It's just more power. It's so like, it's just so masculine, really. I love it. Alex Top Drives, he asks, have you ever tried baklava or ever tried making it? Isn't baklava the mask that you put on your head? I guess not. No, I've never tried it. I'm assuming this is food. But no, I've never tried it, but I would love to try it. I love food, so yeah, if I haven't tried it, I would love to try it. Sizmon.lbt, if you could only play one game for the whole next year, which game would that be? Here's the thing, right? Here are the PC games I like to play, Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege, and they kind of both have their phases. You know, I play Rainbow Six Siege for a couple months, I get bored, move on to Overwatch. Play that for a couple months, get bored, move back to Rainbow Six Siege. But there is one game I have played where it has been consistent across the board, right? Where, you know, I haven't taken any breaks, and that is Top Drives. So if I had one game to play for the whole of next year, it would be Top Drives. I'm not joking. That would be the game. That would be the game. It would just be me grinding clubs. Okay. Oh, this is a good question from Noah H_TSC. Did your dream car as a kid change as you got older? Yes. So my first ever love, my first love, I know I was talking about the Ford Mustang, but my first love ever would be that red Mercedes 420 SEL. I pointed at that car for a reason. I wanted it. Yeah, that would be my first love, I guess, the 420 SEL. Moving on would be the 1966 Ford Mustang, and then after that would be the Shelby Cobra. After the Shelby Cobra, it would be the 1989 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, because I really got into watching Knight Rider. And then after Knight Rider, after the whole Trans Am, then it was the Plymouth Superbird for literally just a couple weeks from watching cars. And then after the Plymouth Superbird, it was the 1969 Dodge Charger, and it hasn't changed since. So yeah, that is my favorite car. Quarantine_NNERC, in other words, Blossom. He asked, if you had to sell one of your favorite cars in your garage, which one would it be and why? One of my favorite cars. I mean, I have so many favorite cars that range in rarities. You know, we got the Demon and we got Hollywood. We also have the Chevrolet Tahoe Custom, which are one of my favorites, and the BMW M5. If I had to sell one of my favorite cars, I would probably sell one of my Porsche Turbo Martinis, because if I sold one, I would have 5 more. So that would be it. Okay, Ben Higdon 12. What is the best British medium ground clearance car to upgrade for the Yellowbird campaign? You don't really need the best for the Yellowbird campaign. You just need something maxed. I went with the RQ, what used to be RQ18 Vauxhall. I think it's now RQ47 or 48. It's the blue one. That's the one I went with. You don't need the best for that. If you don't have that, I would also recommend like the Ford Super chips. But yeah, let's do like 3 or 4 more questions. I got a lot of questions here and not a lot of time. So some really good questions that you guys are asking. So okay, all right. This one's from Bram_Van_Dyke_. He asked favorite music right now. Favorite music right now. I mean, I've been working out a lot in quarantine. I've been working a lot post-quarantine as well, but that's really a lot of the music I've been listening to. It's mostly like my workout songs. My workout playlist kind of rotate from rap, which consists of a lot of Rich Brian, Kanye West, Post Malone, Drake, to rock, which consists of a lot of Van Halen, AC/DC. What else is in my rock playlist? I have a couple Rolling Stones as well in the rock playlist. I have John Espacito, You're the Best Around from Karate Kid. That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, so a lot of that, and Led Zeppelin as well. And he also asked 2 questions from him. He also asked, is water wet? Yes. Yeah, I think yeah, well, water's wet. Okay, next one is from, let's do like 2 more questions. From Clutch Kickers. He asks, wait, is this even a question? The more right you choose, the more points you get. Maybe try it out? Oh, he's like asking 3 questions, but they're all like 1 question. I don't really get it, honestly, so we're gonna move on. Alright, Rylet says good luck on the Aston packs. Well, thank you, Rylet. Thank you very much. Alright, next one is from DCRMC12. What is your favorite D-Class car? That would be the Pontiac Firebird, the prize car. Moruk asks top 3 soccer clubs. Number 1, Bayern Munich, no cap. Number 2, Bayern Munich 2. And number 3, Bayern Munich 3. Or the Bayern Munich women's team. Or actually, you know what? Number 1, Bayern Munich. Number 2, the Bayern Munich women's team. And then number 3, Bayern Munich, the basketball team. Oh wait, no, they're asking me soccer club. So number 3 can't be the basketball team. So number 3 would be Bayern Munich 2. Right, they're the best around. Alright, Driver Hemi. He asks, if you could daily any car you would like, but if anything happens to it, you don't care. Oh, okay, so I can daily any car I like, but if it breaks down or something, I just don't care. Okay, if I had to daily a car, I would love to daily a Dodge Demon, but you know, we're talking about how much money can I spend on gas and insurance because I'm 20 years old. I would love if I could daily a Dodge Demon, I would daily a Dodge Demon, honestly, or like a Hellcat Red Eye. But yeah, I mean, okay, dailying a 1969 Charger wouldn't be the most comfortable thing in the world, but it would be one of the coolest things in the world. I would also daily a DBS Superleggera. But you know, what if I want to go off-road? Because I do enjoy going off-road. So if I want to go for a versatile car, you know, Jeep. I would go for like a Jeep Sahara, Jeep Wrangler. I would daily one of those as well. Those cars are amazing. Let's see. All right, let's do one more question and then we'll end it up. Let's see. Okay, let's find a top drives related question. There we go. From Top Drives pack opening, he asks, would you rather get a Vulcan or 177 if you could only get one Aston Martin prize car? Well, I would rather get the 177. I already have the 177, so that's a good way to end the video. Thank you for all the questions, guys. Once again, if you like this shorter video, comment down below that you want to see more Q&As, and I'll do more maybe once every 2 or 3 months. But with that said, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Remember to stay safe and wash your hands, and I'll see you all next time. And thank you for all the support. If you haven't subscribed, do consider doing so, and have a great day. Blossom out.